Allah Akbar.
It was tough on all of us in the beginning, but we believed in him that he's a good driver.
That car took me almost a dozen years of memory, and it burned down because of, in my opinion, some irresponsibility from, the sanctioning body and the track, I believe. Which I'm not going to worry about it. I've got people that handle that. But for me, emotionally, not monetarily, I don't care about the money, but emotionally, that car had a lot of memories. I am sad, and so is the rest of the team.
Hey, we need water! Hey, we need water! Hey, over here!
Robert was disappointed too.
Did anything like that happen before?
It's actually the first time ever something like that really happened. It was wild, frustrated. The car, him, he was okay, safe, It's just that thing that happened.
But why do race car drivers still take such risks with their lives?
The 4 gigabyte chip is saved, but the camera's gone.
It's a miracle.
Yeah.
It's a miracle that he's safe.
The responsibility is to get the driver out of the car.
Why am I in this field that's dangerous?
Get your over here! Over here!
My car totally burned down, and I was in the car stuck, unable to get out, till help arrived. Another minute or so, God knows where I would have been. Why do I take these risks? I know that when I get into a car, whether I'm getting in for practice, for qualifications, or for the actual race, I'm risking my life. I've got family that dearly loves me. I love them too, to death. But I don't see myself enjoying life or being happy if I was not racing cars. That's my answer.
Is it all just in the name of speed racing? Or is it something else?
Now I'm doing stock car racing, trying to get to NASCAR, NASCARs developmentally. So I'm going through stages, getting up and working my way up. And of course, the credit goes to Allah.
Can anyone imagine what goes through the minds of the family members when they see their beloved stuck in a car that's on fire, let alone on a racing track?
And surprisingly, when people watch fast race cars on TV screens and they enjoy it and they talk about these drivers and they're so happy and they're just joyous, no one thinks about the families behind those cameras. What goes through your mind when you know that your son is going 150, 160, maybe 200 miles an hour?
Well, I think it was tough on all of us in the beginning, but we believed in him that he's a good driver. He is very careful, he's very responsible, and since he's not going to listen to us and quit racing, so we better support him all the way.
Support for Nur Ali does not stop. It continues full speed ahead. From his family to his crew.
What about your home crew?
They're great. They've been with me since almost day one. It's a crew that I could say is my family. Without that, we wouldn't be successful, because with what we've done here regionally, locally, has taken me to World Cup racing, has taken me to NASCAR. So this crew that I've got, the Ali Motorsports crew, they're part of my heart, they're part of my soul and my blood, like my parents are. So they're very important to me. I love them. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am. It's God, family, and family. And the second family is my racing family.
But the accidents don't seem to scare Nur or other NASCAR drivers. In fact, accidents motivate these guys to do even better the next time around. And the same goes for his team. They're all wishing for everything good to come through.
What do you think about the future?
I hope it come through, I hope someday we'll be a NASCAR driver forever, and I'm on his team,
And if you look back 10 or 12 years, the journey that Nur, Rebecca, John, and Robert have made makes them feel even stronger than before to keep competing in motorsports.
We've built relationships, we've built a great team together, and
It's something I would not trade for anything in the world.
But what would be Nur's message to millions of kids out there, Muslims or kids of other faiths?
What do you want to say to all those Muslims watching you around the world, especially the young ones?
You know what? Any kid that's watching this program, I'm a human being. Any kid watching this, the youngsters, any kid watching this program, get your education. When you educate yourself, whether you're an American kid living here, you're an African American living here, you're an African living in Africa, a Pakistani living in Pakistan, a Chinese living here or in China. Educate yourself. One, when you educate yourself, you make yourself stronger, you make your family stronger, and at the end of the day, you make your country and your ummah stronger. With education, the doors open up. I was very fortunate, and thanks to my dad and his third cap, which he plays as a father's role. The first cap is a friend's role, second cap that he wears, he's a brother to me, and the third cap, he's a father to me. He made sure that my brother and I got educated. He says, be anything you want to be in the world, like I said earlier. But get your education, then you can do whatever you want. And because of my education is where I am also today. That's also an aspect of it. I can sit with people, I'm educated, I can come up with brilliant ideas to move my business forward, which one day could be an empire. So to the youth out there all over the world, without any nationalities and without any boundaries, get an education, do something for yourself, your family, and your country, and your ummah.
Allahu Akbar.
I have American friends that are still Americans and Christians and use the word inshallah.